Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Good evening and good morning in your time. So today I have a Filipina guest. So I'm waiting for her to get in. So hello, everyone. So how is your day? How everybody in the world today? So I'm so excited, to interview with her. So, how does it my outfit look? It's not yet Christmas. I'm wearing polka dots, red and white. So, this is my outfit for tonight. So, today is nice weather. No rain, no lightning, no thunder. So I'm waiting for her. So guys, if feel free to ask question, okay? So this show is open to all people wants to send question. Hello, Sean James. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Dot Boy Big, thank you. So we just wait for her. So I'm glad that it's not raining. So, oh, Canadian bread in Filipino honey. Good evening, Lilibet. Yeah, in Canada, I think it's morning. Hello. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you very much. My husband, he's a Black American from Chicago, Illinois. So, are you Black American also, Sean James? Oh, okay. So, what state are you from? Frank, he's a Black American also. Okay, so I have Black people here on my show. I really appreciate that from you guys. It means a lot to me that, you come to my show, watching my live show. It means a lot to me. Virginia. All right. From Dallas, Texas. Okay. So Chicago to Virginia. I don't know how far is that. So I'm sure Frank knows how far is that from Dallas to Texas. Frank knows that. Frank. So you have two brothers here. Filipino Chomsky. Hello. Hello. How are you? So how is your outing this afternoon? You look um, having fun with your friend. Okay, by the way, guys, I will take this opportunity to invite to all of you that uh, I'm very welcome. Okay, you're very welcome to join to my membership join button. All you have to do is just go to my channel, click the join button, and you can choose which level you want. So my membership price is very affordable. Okay, and if you want to send me super stickers, I'm very much happy for that. And also I have PayPal for for your in-kind donation. So that's all. You know what, it makes especially this is first time, because we have a visitors 4 months: April, May, June, July, August. About almost 6 months. Okay, we have friend coming here from. He's a Black American vlogger. His channel is Average Man and Black. He's more on a passport bro content. Okay, so we invite him to when he visit here in the Philippines. We invite him to join with us for dinner, and it's been a long time that Frank did not uh, take vacation to the States. I can see that he's happy to see or to meet one of the brother, and he's from Ohio, Cincinnati. So, and if I saw my husband happy, I'm happy also. Yeah, because he decided to. He think he think that he gonna stay here for 4 months. Take note, guys, how many years he's here. 4 years. The 4 months equivalent to 4 years. So pretty soon we can go vacation in the States together. So I'm just waiting for my visa approved. So here in my place, there's a lot of black people here, but we don't know if they're American or other national. So for those wants to ask advice how to find a good Filipino maid, uh, you can send me a message to my email. So I have email on my description section on my channel. So you can send me email anytime. Okay. So I will answer that if you send me an email or any message. And then what else? So just feel free to ask question. Okay. So I'm here, and just this show is for you all. So I give you entertainment. At the same time, you can send me a question so that we can have a nice conversation. Hello, Missy MRSK for 860. Hello, thank you. I would like to ask you, Mrs. K. Okay, Mrs. K for 860. Are you Black American? Oh yeah, yeah, smooth, smooth. Hello, Puts on Boots. Hello, thank you for coming. Boots on Boots. You're always there for us, whether you go to Filipino Charmsky, Miss Manny, or Margie Ovida. You always there. So it means a lot to us. What should I look for in this? Well, okay. Sean James, if you're single and ready to mingle, just well, uh, my advice is you cannot really jump onto the thing that this. You have to know first the Filipina dating first, okay? And if you think that there's uh, chemistry, or if you're compatible with each other, so that's the second move to know her. And of course, you have to tell your intention about that, okay? Because some Filipina, they really expected that you're the one. But that's the important, that you have to tell your intention. Mama just killed me. Oh, thank you for your support. What happened to her? Let me send her a message. Canadian Great Filipina, honey. Frank knows. Oh, Frank got the wisdom advantage. Me, I'm always high on Filipina smile. Smile. Oh, you know what? In Negros Occidental, they name Bacolod City is a city of smile. I don't know if you're familiar, the Mascara Festival that was in Bacolod City, the City of Smile. Okay, Sean. Okay, so let me tell you this. We're 4 years happily married. So I'm proud to say that, we're happily married for 4 years. Uh, the thing is, we're something in common. He's looking for a he's looking for a wife, and I'm looking for husband. So the chemistry is really compatible. And then we really love to talk about our future together, and especially how to build our empire. Wow, empire. We build our empire. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Key for 860. Thank you. So that's we we know and we feel that we're in something in common. Yeah. Okay. Bacolod City of Smile. No, no, no. Bacolod City. We name Bacolod City a City of Smile because there's a tragic happen in there's so many tragedy happen way back 1970. Okay, so that's the reason the economy of Bacolod City was down because of the the calamity happened. So and then there's the mayor decided to build the mascara, the mask. So that's Spanish word mask, and then cara, face. So every October next month, so there's a festival, mascara festival, mask, and then cara, face. So they create the mass that even though people was really broke, the economy of Bacolod City was so bad, people was so sad. So there's a events that the mayor create the mascara festival. They create a mask that very, instead of behind of that smiling face of the mask, there's a story. So that's the story I mentioned, that way back 1970s, there's a lot of tragedy happened in Bacolod City. So that's the start, that when they do uh, mascara festival, the economy in Bacolod City starts to build up. So there's a lot of cities next to Bacolod City, but in Negros Occidental, Bacolod City, one of the famous city in Negros Occidental. So Bacolod City, City of Smile. And Bacolod City is one of the sugar cane capital of the Philippines. Because there's a lot of haciendero, sugar cane farm owners, they own the land, hundreds or thousands of hectares. No. Oh, I married here in the Philippines. So me and Frank decided to get married here in the Philippines. So we just have a civil wedding. So I'm just, we just practical because I don't want to have a big wedding ceremony. And then after that, you have lots of, lots of debts. So I'm just practical. So just only the sponsors and me. Oh, it reminds me of who's that? The Brussels what do you call that, Frank? Jean Claude Van Damme. He's from Belgium. He's a Belgian. Oh my goodness, what's wrong? What happened to her? Okay, we are here. Yeah, boots on boots, Belgian. What do you call that, Frank? The Brussels, the mussels from Brussels, the mussels, the mussels from the Brussels. I don't know. But you know what? For those viewers on my show, there's a lot of places here in Philippines that you enjoy. That you enjoy to visit. Not only Metro Manila. So outside Metro Manila, there's so many like okay, like in Palawan, there's a lot of nice beaches, nice usually beaches, and also Boracay. That's what in island, Panay Island. So Bohol, um, Bicol, the Bicol in Albay. Okay. Oh yeah, the mussels from Brussels. Yeah. I saw him in person. So uh, my brother, he's a Philippine National Police here. We call that PNP here in the Philippines. So uh, I always visit my brother. So that time, I saw Jean Cloud Van Damme, because there's a firing range. Okay. So first time I saw him in person, I was so shocked. He's so tall. He's good looking guy. I think he was young that time, he's in 40s. But now I think he's on 60s. So he do firing shooting in Camp Bagong Diwa. Yeah, okay. Boots on boots. We have so many volcanoes here. Here in Luzon area, there's Mount Taal. Okay, Mount Taal, Mount Pinatubo, Mount Makiling, and somewhere in Visayas, there's Mount Canlaon and Bicol. That's part of Luzon. That's North Luzon. So there's Mayon volcano. So I think she's not coming because I sent her a message. She's not answering. So I don't know what's happening to her. Okay, boots on boots. Hold on. Let me read. Let me get this straight. Philippines has a typhoons, okay? Earthquakes, yeah, because we have so many volcanoes here. Tsunami, no. Tsunami is not really here. Landslide, yeah, landslide. And there's a bunch of volcanoes everywhere. Hi. Well, we still, that's that's what it is. So yeah, but you know what? If there's something happen here in the Philippines, this is the thing that I love being a Filipino because we're very bayanihan. So bayanihan, it means that we help each other with each others, and we don't really expect in return. That's a given for Filipinos that if there's a calamity, we help each other and we don't expect in return. So no matter what, the typhoons, earthquakes, let's escape the tsunami. So landslides. So we still survive because my people are very helpful to us. Boots on boots. Frank Tate. Wow, since the 70s, I don't think you're recognized much. You do come back. I think. Yeah, because it reminds me when I was high school. If I know that there's a new movie of Jean Claude Van Damme. So especially sometimes it's during our exam. So I have to study, uh, and then because my advisor tells us who's the first, he can go first home. So I do first. And then I, instead going home, I go to the movie house and watch, watch the movie of Jane Cloud Van Damme. And then this is so funny because I don't pay, because the owner of the movie house was friend of my father. So I'm free to go inside the movie house. And then, sometimes I didn't know that, I was sitting on the front of the movie house. And then, because, in the movie house was dark. Okay. And then I'm just surprised somebody, somebody do that on my head. And I'm just, it's my father. And then he said, why you're here? You have exam, right? And then I told him, yeah, I finished fast, dad, and then I just, I just want to watch the movie. But when I back home, I have bunch of explanation. I have bunch of explanation about that. My father's very strict when it comes to our, study. Yeah, I agree with that. Boots on boots. We always survive no matter what. Oh, thank you, Boots. Thank you so much. You make my day very happy. Oh, very happy. Thank you. We are family. I don't know what's it. I got the sisters with me. We are family. Yeah. I'm trying hard, to sing, It's just like, my voice is, I'm trying hard to be, I'm trying hard to sing. Uh, this is so funny, guys. Uh, Frank is the other side of the room because we have two rooms here. He has his own office room, and then I'm here and I'm there in the other side of the room. And sometimes I'm in the mood to sing, like the stylistic, uh, Rick James, Lionel Richie, or Frank Sinatra. And then one time, I just, because the door, his door is closed. Okay, so my voice was so loud, and I don't care, because I know I have a chance, to make my voice loud because the door is closed. Okay, and then I didn't know that he opened the door, and then he was told me, Lily, are you crying? I told him, what? I'm not crying, Frank. I'm singing. Come on, give me a break. Oh my goodness. So, um, it makes me cry when I laugh because, oh my goodness, I thought that my voice is for me, just only for me. But he think that I was crying, and then he was worried. He was worried. Sweetheart, are you okay? Why are you crying? Come on, Frank. I'm not crying. I'm singing. Oh, Jesus. See, imagine how bad my voice are. My husband think that I was crying. Oh. So we love, we love to sing together. But here's the thing. He has to sing first so that I can, I know the tune. But once I do first, oh my God, he's out of tune. Yeah. What do you think, this guys? No, what do you think of this I'm drinking? Yeah. I love to sing with him. My favorite song is, Nothing Compares by, Shinad Honor, you know. And then I love to sing with him, My Girl. I love that. And then what else? Is just is just like Imagination by Stylistic. And what else we love to sing? Here's the, I always, I never lose hope. During that time that we're talking, because he was in the state, I'm here in the Philippines. So before he decided to come here in the Philippines to marry me, we have a long distance relationship for 1 year. I always play the song Somewhere Out There. Yeah, so I'm waiting for him to come here. So he's other side of the world, and also I'm other side of the world. So this is grape juice or boots on boots. I love grape juice. The Welch? Yeah, yeah, definitely. I love songs with meaning. Because the first, the first that, when it comes to music, I really particular the lyrics, and then the next is the beat. So it's just like, we watch together. There's a series in HBO Go. So the Soprano, about, the story is all about uh gangsters. And then I love their soundtrack. The rhythm, the beat is very, is very unique. And then when I looked that, the lyrics, oh my God, and I told to Frank, oh my God, Frank, I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this because this is very violent song. Before puts on boats, we love Coca-Cola, the regular Coca-Cola. But since that, we're no getting young, so we're not spring chicken. So I decided to stop drinking Coca-Cola. Instead of Coca-Cola, we drink apple juice. The natural, the organic apple juice, and then the grape juice. The Welch. That's my favorite brand. And we have so many, the country time lemonade. We have pink and yellow, and then your Kool-Aid. But I have to stop that because it's more on sugar. So that's that's very important, to live longer. So you have to be careful about the juice that you take, food that you take in your body. Because here's the thing, guys. For me, the body is just like a drug. Okay, so if you can't eat, you feel something. My body is weak. My brain is not function well if you don't eat. Okay, so for me, food is just like a drug. It's just like a drug, but you have to be careful, to take food in your body. So you have to look, the calories or the carbohydrates. So before, I'm not really into that because we're young. So as long as food, oh, go ahead, let's eat. Okay. So now I'm very careful about that. Yeah, it's just like a drug. Imagine, if you can't, okay, for the whole day you don't eat, let's see what happened to your body. You know you're very irritating, and you don't think fast. If there's something that you need to comprehend, your memory uh moves so slow. Yeah, that's for me. It's food is like a drug. Getting hungry. Well, if I'm hungry, I'm you know I'm angry. If I'm hungry, I'm angry. Guys, I apologize because my guest did not coming. So I tried to contact her. She did not respond. So I don't know what's the reason. So uh, I apologize that. So I can do some other schedule, to give you a nice show. So I just be, show must go on, whether the guest coming or not. So show must go on. Okay, you deserve, you deserve this. Okay, I know that you're just waiting for this schedule to join with us. So I really appreciate that from you guys. So if I can sing, but I don't want to sing because you know what? Just to be honest with you guys, my voice is just like, a sick frog. Oh my goodness. Imagine sick frog. Yeah. Yeah, maybe soon. I will invite I will invite Frank Tate. Guys, I'm proud to say this to all of you that I love my husband very much. I love him because he's a very nice person, especially inside. He's very nice. Oh my goodness, But I'm very happy that Mrs. K and Boots on Boots, you go to my live and you join the join button. So it's okay. So Yeah, no crying. And then no frogs allowed. Ah, we're just for Santa. You know what, guys? Who wants to learn Tagalog words? I can teach you, okay? So I'll give you three basic words. Number one is kamusta. Kamusta. So it means in English, how are you? Kamusta. Okay, remember that, guys. Kamusta? How are you? Soul food. Singing, keep singing. Singing is soul. Okay, noted. And then number two is masarap. So if you go to the party and you eat food, you will tell to a Filipino the food was so masarap. It means that the food was so delicious. Okay. So kamusta means how are you in English. And then masarap means delicious. Okay. That's two words. And then number three is I'm thinking, the easy words that you're gonna remember. What was that? Kamusta? How are you? And then masarap is delicious. So I think is salamat. Salamat means thank you. So if I say thank you, it means that I mean salamat means in English is thank you. So I really thank you to all of you who come to my live streaming. So thank you, thank you. So it means salamat. So remember, guys, I have three words, Filipino words that you're gonna. The meaning in English is number one is kamusta. So in English, how are you? And then number two is masarap, means delicious. So masarap, it's really referred to food, fruits, masarap. And then number three is salamat. It means thank you. So remember the three words, guys, that I teach you and I share with you guys. But here in the Philippines, our language is Tagalog. And the Philippines, people, people in the Philippines are Filipino. Okay, Filipino. So here's the thing that you might confuse. So for the female here in the Philippines, we call that Filipina. Okay. So for the male, we call that Filipino. Filipina and Filipino. And then most of Tagalog words that we use is some of there's a Spanish words that we use in Tagalog language. So some basic Spanish I understand, but here's the thing that I'm very proud to myself because I can count one up to 1,000 in Spanish fluently. I can count that fluently. Yeah, that boots on boots. That's the three words that I share. Number one is kamusta, means how are you? How are you, my friend? Kamusta. And then number two is masarap. So means that delicious. If somebody give you a Filipino food and you will taste and you will tell, oh, this is masarap. So they know that the food is delicious. And number three is salamat. Salamat means thank you. Ano talaga? Ano talaga? Ah, ano ba? Ah, this is the correct, ano ba, ano talaga. No. I will give you the correct expression, puts on boots. Ano ba talaga? Ano and then ba talaga. That's very correct expression. Ano ba talaga? What's going on? That's what it means, in English. What's going on? Ano ba talaga? Okay? I'm not teacher. That's a basic, Tagalog. So if you're gonna say, what's going on? So it depends the situation, what's going on. It's just like, you're just curious, uh, you want to know what's going on. So you're gonna say in Tagalog is, ano ba talaga? Ano ba talaga? So there's the accent. So if you're gonna ask, you have to say, ano ba talaga? That's the accent. Ano ba talaga? But if you ask, ano ba talaga, with angry tone of voice, you have to say, ano ba talaga? That means that that person is angry at you. Because here in the Philippines, it if you have to also learn the expression, you how you deliver, because there's a same word here in Tagalog words but different meaning. So you have to be careful about how to deliver the words. Like I said to you, puts on boots, that ano ba talaga. It's just like the accent is ano ba talaga. You just ask a question. But like I said, that if somebody will angry or upset, the tone of their voice change. Like, ano ba talaga? You know, and then you can see that, their face is frown. So that it means that they're upset or they're offended, if the words. So Tagalog words, it's a kind of a tricky language. So you have to be careful also the tone once you pronounce that. But some Filipino, they understand when it comes to foreign people when trying to learn Tagalog. But for us, we know that the person um, cursing you, we know the person if that's he's making a joke or not. We know because of their tone of their voice. So we know that. Yeah, kamusta is how are you? Kamusta. So when you say kamusta, there's a question mark, okay? Because it means that you ask, how are you? So there's a kamusta. That's that's the proper pronounce of the word kamusta. No, masarap. Masarap means I'm gonna send the word to you. Yeah, because it's a kind of a tricky, tricky uh, language. Oops. Okay, let me type for you. Puts on boots. Masarap. Okay, you got it. Okay, how are you? Welcome for if you say thank you and then they will reply salamat and then walang anuman. You're welcome means walang anuman. That's okay. Let me read this. Frank Tate. We are also happy to help young people to learn how to manage money. Yeah, I agree with that, my love, because when it comes to manage money, Frank is my mentor. Before we get married, I don't have bank account. So he explained to me that savings money is very important, and then not only uh to save money, you have to learn also your money to make money. You know what I mean. Your money is to make money. Can you explain that, Frank? Make money to make your money. Wait, hold on. I'm lost. Make your money. Money make your money. What is money to make money? I think that's what I'm trying to explain. Money make money. Yeah, exactly. Money make money. So that's very important. How you say you're welcome? Boots on boots. When you say you're welcome in Tagalog, walang anuman. Okay. Let me. So this is it. Wait. Is Cebuano similar to Tagalog? Okay, Canadian bread and Filipino honey. Tagalog is the national language of Filipino. Okay, but Cebuano is another dialect. I can speak also Cebuano, but my dialect is not Cebuano. So it's very different. So our language is Tagalog. The name of a language here in the Philippines is Tagalog. But Cebuano is another dialect here in the Philippines. So we have uh, so many dialects here in the Philippines. Not only one, two, three, more than 100 dialect from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Because we have three regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Do I look teacher here? Okay, boots and boots. When you say if you say thank you, you will say uh if you say walang anuman, you're welcome in Tagalog, walang anuman. So let me type this for you. Okay, hold on. Okay, there you go. I sent it to you. Filipina Chorsky. Yeah. Yeah, walang anuman. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, so you're welcome in Tagalog, walang anuman. So you have four, not four Tagalog words, Tagalog words that you learn from me for my life. Four Tagalog words translate in English. Okay. Okay, let me recap. Number one is kamusta. It's just how are you in English. Number two is masarap. In English, delicious. Number three is salamat. In English, thank you. And number four is you're welcome. In Tagalog, walang anuman. Okay? That's four words that you always remember. Okay? What do you mean, puts on boots, anger style? Oh. Yeah. Sounds like Spanish, Frank. I can, like, hasta luego. Hasta luego. So, like, no habla español. Uh, vámonos. What else? Después, por Dios, por santo. You know, it makes me laugh because, my mother, in my mother's side, my grandpa always speak Spanish, and then, for God's sake, he always, oh, por Dios, por santo. Hmm, hmm. Después, yeah. So I always, when I was a kid, we always visit my grandpa every weekend. So when I was a kid, so I always heard that from him. Oh, por Dios, por santo. So until now, I still remember. Oh, por Dios, por santo. Por favor. Sometimes, sometimes, yeah, because in United States, majority of people Spanish, right? They speak Spanish. So sometimes I took Frank Spanish, but sometimes he understands, sometimes he don't. Oh, I think so. 170 dialects. Actually, my dialect is because my hometown is Negros Occidental, so that's belong to Visayas. So my dialect is very what happening? Oh, sorry guys. My my connection. Sorry for that. So in my town, there's two region district. I mean, two district, Occidental and Oriental. So from Oriental, their dialect is more Cebuano. Okay, to just to let you know, Canadian breed and Filipinas honey, and Negros Occidental is more into Ilonggo and Hiligaynon. So my dialect is Hiligaynon, but I can speak Cebuano. My dialect is very slow. In Negros Occidental, people are talking, very slow, very what do you call that? Very charming, the voice. So you cannot really know, especially in my hometown, even though they're gonna kill you guys, but their voice is very calm. Okay. So they're gonna stab you, but you can't see on their face, the angry face, but there's very calm. Ah. Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Most okay. Okay, let me read. Most of people don't understand that money is a tool. Yeah, I agree with you, Frank Tate. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me read this. Canadian bread and Filipinas honey. I've asked Mia to teach me Cebuano. I don't want to get mixed up with Tagalog. I'll pick up Tagalog along the way. Yeah, but here's the thing, Canadian bread and Filipino honey. Most of Cebuano, they have a hard time. They have a hard time to speak Tagalog. This is what I noticed about them. You can tell these nails, they have a hard time to speak Tagalog, but when it comes to speaking English, they're very good at that. Because instead of speaking Tagalog, they speak English. So this is what I noticed about Cebuano. They have a hard time, to speak Tagalog. But my tongue is already, use of Tagalog because I'm living here in Metro Manila. So I don't speak my dialect, so I speak my, Filipino language. Tagalog, I mean Tagalog. Okay. Every week, some Tagalog from Lilibet, fluent speaker by Salamat! Salamat, Boots on Boots. Okay. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego. Boots on Boots. I watched that Antonio Banderas is, you must speak uh, Espanol. Habla Espanol. Okay, so I'm gonna say hasta luego. Okay. Oh, my love, it's okay, my love. Is language is not the measurement of my affection, my love, my care for you. Okay, so I understand that. Don't worry about that. Oh, Harold Ivaner. Thank you. I really appreciate your coming here on my show. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Nice dress. Are you talking, my dress? It was an itchy, bitchy. No, I don't. Polka dot dress. You know what, guys? I love polka dot, and see, matching with my, I have a headdress. No, headband. What's your for lunch, Harold Ivaner? Oh yeah, yeah. He remembered that. Masarap. He remembered. He always say masarap every time I cook for him. Here's, seriously, guys. For me, it's not the language, to communicate, to communicate with your love. I don't really, it's just like, how you deal with each other, how you treated with each other. That's very important to me. Well, it's just like, I teach some Tagalog words to Fran. I don't really force him if he wants to learn or not. No big deal. If he wants to learn, that's a big bonus for me. That's a big bonus. But there's no pressure about the language. So it's up to him. It's up to him. Hi, Dave, MM, Nils, and everyone else. Thank you for how is your day, Duval Steve? You're almost coming here in the Philippines. Canadian bread and Filipino honey. I see. Yes, that's why I want to learn Cebuano first. Okay, so for the Cebuano, I know Duval Steve knows this. Lami. So in Cebuano, lami is in Tagalog masarap. But here's the thing. Okay, okay. So I have three uh, Tagalog. So that's our language, Tagalog. And I have two dialect. Okay, Hiligaynon, that's my dialect, Hiligaynon. And then Cebuano, it's another dialect. So the word masarap, that's Tagalog. So for the Cebuano, masarap means lami. Okay, lami in Cebuano. So in my dialect, Ilonggo or Hiligaynon is namit. Namit, lami, masarap. That's the meaning is just one meaning, means delicious in English, but different, different dialect. What is that? Samosa? Samosa? Is samosa and mango lassi? Is that too? What is that? What is that, Harold Ivaner? Is that like a sticky rice? I love Indian food, especially uh, the lamb curry. I love that. It's so much sarap. Frank, his tolerance for us hot and spicy is not as high as mine. Because I love also Korean food, and I know how to cook Korean food. Samjitang, dakteritang, kumbok, so many Korean. I love Korean food. Oh. Mm. Uh, so I'm looking for oh yeah, Disney Minnie Mouse outfit. Oh yeah. So I'm the mouse, Minnie Mouse. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a dress. Actually, I love polka dot. Where are the Jackson? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Por Dios, por santo. Ah. Gracias, señor. Puts and boots. Mi amigo. Ah. Yeah, there's a lot, Yeah, there's a lot of Harold Ivaner. There's a lot of Indian food. And in fact, there's a lot of Indian people here in the Philippines. There's a lot of Indian people here in the Philippines. They have so many business here. Either restaurant, buy and sell. They have also what do you call that? They lending, lending company. There's a lot of Indian here. Okay, samosa is an okay. Let me. Samosa is an Indian snack with potatoes, peas, and various spice in those that is that the one that they gonna they gonna put something and then there's a sauce that and then you just put it all in your mouth. Is that what you mean? Samosa? I saw that in the video that they put something there, the beans, the potato, and then there's a sauce and then you eat whole. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there's a lot of, there's a lot of Indian restaurant here in the Philippines, especially in Quiapo area. There's a lot of Indian there. Okay, okay, okay. Samosa. Is that some samosa? I really love, I really love to cook also Indian food, but the problem is I can't find, the spice, that Indian people use, because it's not you can't find that in a regular supermarket here, and I can't find a Indian store here. Maybe somewhere in Manila. Manila is another city, huh? So for those who come here, I really appreciate that, guys. I shared some Tagalog words, that you can able, to learn if you come here in the Philippines. That's basic uh, Tagalog words that I share with you guys. So maybe next time I will. Um, okay, ¿cómo estás? No sé mucho. Muy bien. Muy bien. So yeah, I can only buy the spice in an Indian market too. Yeah, because like I said, I really love, especially the biryani. Biryani is, chicken biryani, beef biryani, lamb biryani, all kinds of biryani. I love that. But the thing is, I can't find the spice that you use to make biryani, rice biryani. I love biryani. So it's kind of hard. It's not easy to find, the Indian spices, because here's my thought process. If we cannot provide, the right spice, if you're gonna make a chicken biryani, the taste is different. Like, like I mentioned that, I know how to make Korean food, like dakturi tang. It's just like, a chicken stew, Korean chicken stew. So dakturi tang, that's a Korean language, that they name. But the equivalent of dakturi tang in English is chicken stew. So you cannot really taste the authentic Korean dakchori tang if you don't use Korean ingredients. So when I do Korean food, so I have some of my videos. I use I cook uh, kimchi jjigae. So kimchi jjigae, the spice, the napa cabbage with kimchi jjigae. It's just like a kimchi soup with pork belly. So I have that on my channel. So you cannot really taste the legit kimchi jjigae if you don't use the Korean kimchi. Because here in the Philippines, the Filipino, they make their own kimchi style, but the taste is different than the legit kimchi. Kimchi is just like fermented uh, napa cabbage, so that's good also for for making kimchi jjigae. So I love kimchi jjigae. So once you cook, like other nationality. dish, you have to provide, the original spice, the ingredients. That's the way I cook in other national. So I don't use, Filipino condiments. I don't use Filipino spices. So I use, if I cook Korean, if I cook Indian, I use Indian ingredients, and I use Indian spices, because you really tell that the food is legit Indian or Korean or Thai. Oh yeah, I want kimchi is super hot and spicy. The red, the better for me. Ah, the mix. Okay, Harold Ivaner, the mix of the right spice is the tricky part. Yeah. And when it comes to cooking, you have to know also the substitute. If you don't have cardamom, or what do you call it in Indian spice, you have to know the substitute. Like if you don't have cinnamon, okay? If you like, I do love to make a beef burrito. Frank loves to make beef burrito. Sorry guys. So you have to know also, when it comes to cooking, you have to know about the substitute, the spice, or the condiments that you're gonna use if you're running out of. There are a lot of, okay. Let me read this for you, Frank. Frank Tate. There are a lot of Indian restaurants in Chicago, on the Devon Street, on the north side of the city. Okay, you will be taking with the flames out of your mouth. Okay, so now I just less the spicy, because it happens that when I went to the Popeye fried chicken, so they have regular and spicy. So there's a promo that the first spicy fried chicken in Popeye, it's just recently they opened here in the mall. So there's a Megan Stallion hot and spicy fried chicken, okay? And then I ordered that. And the first, I love, I eat two slice of that, and so good. And then the next time we went there, and then Frank always asks me, "What do you want? What do you want? KFC, Popeye?" And then I told him, "Of course, Popeye, because Popeye is new for me." And then that's the second time that I had a bad stomach. And in that time, I feel that this is the end of my world, because I eat. And then guys, when you do, sorry for those people eating there, okay, I sorry to say this. When I do number two, I feel hot also on my it's too spicy. And that's the time I stopped eating spicy food. But for kimchi, yeah, I'm still eating kimchi. Yeah. Double Steve, that's the Popeye spicy fried chicken. Every time we go to the mall and we pass there, it reminds me, it I don't know, I have a bad feeling when I saw the spicy fried chicken, on the billboard that they put on a Popeye fried chicken. I feel bad. It reminds me the things that happened to me, that I was throw up, I do number two. My God, I don't want to happen that to me. It's really bad experience. So, Frank told me maybe the sauce that they made on that day is not fresh. The leftover, we never know. We never know about that. Because here's the thing, guys. The first, I was okay when I eat, the spicy fried chicken. So I'm also thinking that Frank might be right because, the sauce. Yeah, oh my goodness, I don't want, it's just like, that's why I don't want to eat. And then, because, here in the mall, SM Bikotan, there's Subways, Popeye, fried chicken, and KFC. They're close. So when we pass, Frank asked me, sometimes he teasing me, would you like some Megan Stallion spicy fried chicken? Hell no. I don't want to die eating fried chicken. No, 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 no. Let's go to Subway or sometimes KFC. I love KFC if I'm hungry. I love KFC if I'm hungry. But if I'm not really hungry, if Frank asks me, would you like some packet of KFC? I'm gonna tell him, it takes a minute to decide. Frank knows that and I'm not hungry. But if Frank tell me that, oh, would you like some KFC? And then, yeah, because for me, is KFC is good if I'm hungry. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I have trauma about that. No, I don't want. Yeah, I don't want the KFC. Guys, this is the thing that I really don't like because you experience also that you're gonna vomit, but there's no thing that you vomit until your stomach is so upset and it's so sore, and that's the only the coming out the yellow, and you can't stop yourself to vomit. That's the thing that, oh my God, Frank, I don't want. I was crying that you want to stop, you want to stop to vomit, but you can't. Oh, so that's the time that I don't want to deal with Popeye spicy fried chicken. Scares me to death. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah, if Frank knows that, sometimes he teases me about Popeye. But sometimes sometimes just once a month we go eat like Burger King, Subways, or KFC. We don't do that regularly. So just once a month, because I always cook home food. Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm gonna, it's just like I'm just like a vampire. If so the sun just like the Popeye. If I saw the the signboard of Popeye, I just like no, because I'm gonna burn. And also, I want to lose weight because, I feel that, I'm getting fat. I have to lose weight. But Frank told me that I'm not fat, he said. But for me, I'm fat. Come on. He said that, wait until you go to the States. You will know the difference of fat and not fat. I don't know. I don't show James. Maybe the sauce. The sauce that they mix because they have to fry first, right? Before they mix with the hot and spicy sauce. Maybe the sauce is not fresh. The leftover that it's been a long time that exposed outside, and then when it's time to close, they just put it in the fridge, and then on the next day you know that's what I'm thinking about that. Because here's the first that I try, I don't feel any bad side of fried chicken, the Megan's Stallion, hot and spicy. Okay. Yes, Frank. Especially during the lockdown, especially if it's my birthday, or I prefer to, I told him that, oh, no need, you don't have to bring me to the fancy restaurant, Frank. Okay, it's expensive. So I'm the one who second emotion, no, I don't want to go there. So I'm gonna make the menu. For example, for his birthday, I'm gonna tell him, what do you want for for our main dish? Okay, he will tell, okay, I like barbecue baby back ribs, or he wants mashed potato, things that he wants. I just cook the food that he wants. Okay, and then the fruits, the dessert, and the drinks. So I'm gonna do that 1 month, 1 month before his birthday. Because sometimes the food that they want me to cook for him, sometimes there's no available in the store. So I have 1 month. If I can't find this in the one store, so I have time to go to another supermarket. So that's the way I plan for Frank's birthday and my birthday also. I don't want to go to the fancy restaurant. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive. um I I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Harold Evaner. Yeah. So I I just I'm just a practical wife, okay? Because imagine, here's the thing, guys. Okay, let's say, so if Frank bring me to the fancy restaurant, how much money he spent for that? Okay, let's say if we have ordered three, one main dish and two side dish and drinks. The the small bill that you're gonna pay for fancy restaurant, especially now here in the Philippines, you have to pay that for 20,000. Okay, 20,000? Okay, give me 5,000 pesos. You can eat a lot. Okay? So imagine you save 15,000 if you go to the restaurant, then you cook, home cook, and you just buy stuff that you want. You save a lot of money. Yeah. And then I told her, oh my God, Frank, just only, we went to the Wolfgang's steakhouse, one of the famous, okay, steakhouse all over the world, the Wolfgang's. We have porterhouse and then just only two side dish, mashed potato, and the cocktail drinks. Okay, so that's uh, it was 2019, and guess how much we pay for that? Oh, when I saw the bills, Jesus Christ! Oh no, I don't want, I don't want to eat here again anymore, Frank. I told him I don't want to eat here again. And because what? First time in my life, I saw this kind of bills. Oh, so like I said that it's better to eat. Well, it's just like the ambience is different than eating home. But I'm just a practical wife. No, 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 no. So imagine if the bills is 20,000 pesos, how much is that in dollars? Let me okay. So the currency here is 56, okay? So okay, 20,000 Philippine pesos divided by 56. Por Dios por santo, 356. 350, okay, 57 bucks? Oh, no way. That's too much for just one meal? No, 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 no. You know what? This is this is the thing that when I do shopping, especially my my clothes, I'll just go to the mall. Especially there's a new arrival. Okay, because here's the thing here in the Philippines that once it's new arrival, even the gym shoes, it's expensive. Okay, so I have to wait for like 2 months, 3 months onwards. Okay, so by the time that I go back to the the mall, oh sometimes it's timing, it's 50% discount. So that's the time I gonna told to Frank, you know what, the dress that I've seen, the a new arrival, when I came there, it's 50% discount. So example, the price is 4,000 pesos, okay, and then there's a 50,000 50% discount, so just only 2,000. So I just gonna go there and buy. So I don't buy the 4,000 pesos, so I have to wait. That's the way I am when I do shopping. Yeah, because I thought that the price of the steak there is just what what I'm thinking. Because when I buy steak in the supermarket, it's not too expensive. But Frank told me that you also pay the name of the restaurant, okay, and you also pay the the waitress that. And then I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. There's a there's a captain waiter and the two waitress standing in front of us. Oh my God, I gonna, I have a mentally telepathic communication with Frank. Frank, can you please tell them that, I'm not comfortable eating, in front of, oh goodness. I'm not comfortable. But, I understand that it's part of their job. So it's so funny. I'm not really into the, in the luxurious thing. No, boots and boots. No, I'm not. I'm not. Because, I'm very practical when it comes to that. Practical. If I'm very, a super, 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 a billionaire in dollar, maybe I will, but well, it's just like, when Frank bring me to the Wolf Gangs, and then he told me that you deserve that, sweetheart. So he told me that, you deserve that. So yeah, I appreciate that from him. But I told him, okay, no more next time, huh? I told him no more next time, okay? That was 2019. 2013, everything is goes high. Jesus. Hello, Raymond. What's up? Well, it's just like, here's the thing, guys. All the things that, like, like our wedding anniversary. I just simple. And the first wedding anniversary that Frank gave me, that the one that I really want is, the Prada wallet. But after that, I told him that, I don't want myself to use of, expensive stuff. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't want. So I'm just very, aware of, so, well, some Filipino are very into the luxurious stuff, okay? Some, they are. But me, I'm not. I'm not. You cannot bring that stuff, especially buy some, you cannot bring that on your grave. No matter what, my love for Frank is always there for him. Okay? It's not all about, the material things for what. You know what, guys? I was, when I was single, I was working, because here in the Philippines, that, our wage here is very small compared to other countries. That's why there's a lot of OFW, overseas Filipino workers, go abroad, okay? Just to have a good salary. And then you know what? When I was working, I'm happy. I'm happy. This is so funny because uh, I told him that during my day off, so I have budget. I have budget on myself. Go to a fast food chain. So my budget is 150 pesos. So that would be a two USD. And then I always go to McDonald's or Jollibee. So if I order, burger cheese and then spaghetti, or sometimes fried chicken and rice with drinks. So that time, the price is just over 100 pesos. So that's the way that I treat myself, and also McDonald's. So I'm not going to the in the thing that I buy, no, because here's my thought process. Before you get that salary, a lot of sweat came out on your body, and a lot of hard time. So I'm thinking that why should I spend that for that one one time. So I have so many stuff to do about that. But Frank knows me. But sometimes Frank told me that, "Oh, sweetheart, you deserve this. Okay, just take this or what." Okay. I'm listen, but sometimes I'm stubborn about that because I have to think first. Especially, okay, Frank told me, "Okay, sweetheart, I think your hair needs to go to the hair salon." But what's wrong with my hair? I'm gonna tell him, "What's wrong with my hair? My hair is okay, Frank. I can take care of my hair. My goodness." So how much money I gotta spend, to go to a hair salon? Imagine, I have a long hair. So when I go there and ask how much, they said, "Oh, you mom, you have to pay 4,000 pesos just for the treatment, or for hot oil." And then I told Frank, 4,000 pesos, so expensive. Okay, uh, let me go to the farmer's market. I'm gonna buy the coconut. Coconut. I'm the one, I'm the one who gonna make the. I know how to make, the the homemade virgin coconut oil. I know how to make that. All I need to do is, the fresh coconut milk, and that's the one that I use for my hair. So I do my own hot oil. So I'm gonna buy, okay, three coconuts just only for 40 pesos each. So that's only three, four, eight, 120. 120. But sometimes, Frank, oh my God, he just shake his head. He just shake his head. Okay, guys, so I really enjoy talking with you guys. So any question, guys? So within 2 hours, I'm gonna stop this, guys. So I'll make it 2 hours. So thank you so much, guys, for having me here. So I'm sharing my my story. So yeah, it's sometimes it's nice. It's nice to talk with other people. So again, guys, thank you so much. And for those who joined the membership join button, I really appreciate that. Boots and Boots, Harold Idaner, Duval Steve, Raymond, Canadian, Canadian bread and Filipino honey. Who else? Boots and Boots. Who else? Who else? Mrs. Mrs. Key. Uh, of course, my very supportive husband. Thank you, Frank Tate. I really appreciate that from you. So again, guys, thank you so much, and I hope you can join with us for the next live on me. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.